I don't know, something about people feeling like you owe them something simply because they're alive is weird to me.
Your skin tastes like Brussels sprouts, I swear.
You know, men calling women female is crazy to me because you wouldn't call your mama that. You wouldn't call your grandma that. Why? Because it's derogatory. You're not going to do that to them because they're above that. So what makes other women that you are attracted to any different than? You should respect them the same way that you respect your mom and your grandma. Not saying you have to care about them in the same way because every relationship is different, but like, why are you calling these women that you call yourselves being attracted to female? Because all you see them as is just like a sex thing. Like, it's super weird. But like, if there was like a derogatory name for men, oh, they would hate it. Oh, they would definitely hate it. And we would be worse than females. We would be everything but a child of God or whoever you believe in. But it just blows me how disrespectful men are and then expect respect in return. Like, that's not how they work. You know, speaking of men, I think men would truly hate the world that women live in because, like, they created the world that women live in, but they would hate to live in the world that they created. And when women ask for like change or for them to make a better world for everyone to live in, it's a problem. It's always back and forth. But you would hate to live my life, but you want to control it. Well, maybe the things that you're doing should benefit everyone involved, not just you, because you would hate to live my life. You would hate to deal with all the rules and regulations in my life, but it's cool for you to make those rules and regulations. Like, I don't like that. You know, everyone speaks of individuality, and then when it's time to do it, everyone's like, everybody's always trying to be different. Everybody's trying to be this different. But I thought we were trying to be individuals. I thought we weren't trying to fill in these categories, in these boxes of y'alls. But now that people are being individuals, then it's like, it's a problem. Or this isn't accessible to everyone. Not everything is supposed to be accessible. Not everything is supposed to be universal. Not everybody's supposed to be doing the same thing. Hence the fact that we're all individuals. Like, there's room for people to do whatever it is that they want to, but then it's a problem when people are doing group things, and it's also a problem when people are being individuals. So you might as well do what you want, because who has the time? Not me. Never. Ever, ever, ever. I feel like people also complain about influencers with this as well, like being individuals, because a lot of influencers aren't living their lives like everyday people. Like, even celebrities, like, they're not living their lives like everyday people, hence the influence. They're influencing you based on the things that they're doing that isn't like accessible for everybody, that everybody's not doing it, right? That's the whole point of them. That's their job, to influence you to do things that you normally wouldn't do, or make you work for the things that they have or that they're doing. The same thing for reality TV stars. Like, reality TV isn't supposed to be relatable. You are literally watching people do things that isn't for everybody. Like, if you're watching reality TV for relatability, that's a you problem. If you're watching these influencers expecting them to be doing the things that you do on an everyday basis, that's a you problem. Like, what's not clicking? What don't you understand? It's not for everybody. It's not everybody's reality. And also with these reality TV stars, they are so delusional. They are not in this reality. They're so far gone. It's no way you can think, you not being a delusional person can think, oh, I'm definitely going to relate to this. Like, you can. And so you don't. And so that's the point. That's why people keep watching, because these women do the craziest things that you wouldn't do, because you are realistic about these things. You know, the things these women say and do and how far gone they are, and they don't understand regular things. That's why you keep watching. That's why they're still on TV. That's why people still watch it, because it's not real. And they can film these TV shows because they live in a delusional world anyway. So this camera being around doesn't bother them. But it seems to bother other people that people aren't doing what they're doing. People aren't living according to their means. That is not the point. It's not the point of life. That's not the point of reality TV, for people to live their life the way you live it. If you want to live that life, I suggest you be as delusional as they are, because look where it's got them. They're millionaires, billionaires. So be just as far gone and stop taking things so serious and literal. Like, you're watching TV for enjoyment, to get out of your reality, to get out of your struggle. You're not watching it to watch other people struggle. Like, that's stupid. Just like during COVID, when TV shows were doing COVID-like things. Who wants to watch that? We're living it. Nobody wants to watch something they're living. That's stupid. Like, that was ridiculous. And I couldn't wait for them to stop doing stupid stuff like that, because no one wants to watch what they're living. Who wants to watch what they're living? Nobody. I want to watch people do things that isn't a part of my reality. Period. Like, y'all are bugging for real. Like, every day y'all are like, oh my god, I can't believe you say that. I can't believe you say that. Like, well, look what's going on in the world. Okay, I understand there are tragic things going on all the time, and I get that. But is everybody's life supposed to just stop? Like, people still have bills to pay. People still want to do things. Like, I'm sorry that you're stuck. Like, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm living my life. Okay, but on a lighter note, hot boy shorts. I'm here for it. I like what I'm seeing. I like what y'all are doing. This is the stuff we signed up for from men. All the other stuff y'all be doing, manipulating, acting crazy, none of that. We signed up for the hot boy shorts. We surely did. We love to see it. Continue. Don't discontinue. Continue. Don't worry about what other people saying. We don't want to see the uncle shorts. That's not the kind of barbecue we're having. Okay, we want to see some legs. We want to see the muscles. Come on. I was watching these YouTube videos, and trust me, I will jump from topic. But I was watching these YouTube videos, and this one girl was doing like her Amazon favorites, and she was like, oh, you can't say dupe anymore. You can't say dupe. What, like, I don't, it's so many words that you can't say, and a lot of them I understand why you can't say them anymore, you know. But what you mean people can't say dupe? Like, what does that even mean? Just like people said that you can't say dumb. If you're doing something that's not smart, like you're not making the best decision, what am I supposed to say? Like, why is everything up for change all the time? Why is everything like a problem? Like, people are getting too sensitive. Like, a lot of things I understand that people were just making jokes about certain things that are indeed racist and, you know, just awful things to say about people. But y'all are being sensitive about every single thing. You're dumb. Let's call a thing a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're dumb. Y'all think R&B is fading? I don't know if it's necessarily fading. Granted, it's not what it used to be, but I feel like it's not promoted as much as it used to be. Like, a lot of labels just aren't promoting their artists as they used to, and I feel like that's an issue. But outside of that being an issue, I feel like a lot of people just accept anything that people put out. Like, y'all listen to anything. Y'all listen to anything and anyone. And I also feel like people's expectations are too high. Like, they're expecting a Beyonce. They're expecting, like, these R&B people to be like other R&B people. Like, that's, no. Lower your expectations, people. Because it's not giving. It's not going to be the same. We're not. Stop striving for the next Beyonce, the next Michael Jackson, the next Whitney Houston. Like, it's just, like, stop. It's not going to happen. Those people are legendary for a reason. You know? Like, there's a reason that they are Whitney Houston, and that's just a name in itself. Michael Jackson, Beyonce, that's a name in itself, period. Stop looking for that. And I'm not searching high and low. The stuff that needs to come in, gonna come to me, period. Like, but then again, y'all listen to anything. So, like, you know, I'm not expecting anything good. And I try to listen to these new artists, but, you know, once again, y'all listen to anybody saying a whole lot of nothing. And it's nothing worse than you trying out these new artists and they have about one good song. They don't have nothing else worth listening to. Just tragic. Like the Yours, Mine, Ours song. That was it. That was it, babe. That was all she wrote. That was worth listening to. Like, it's just not giving. They're like one-hit wonders to me. It's cute, but it's definitely not what it used to be. I have a for real question. Like, let's be serious. Y'all know how to swim? Like, because I feel like there's so many people who don't know how to swim. And I know it's like stereotypical that black people don't know how to swim, but they weren't allowed to go in swimming pools. So they just didn't learn how to swim. So, not too much on them. But like, for real. And I think some people just feel like you just know. Like, either you know how to swim or you don't. Like, what is there not to get, I guess? But I find that so crazy. That people, I'm around grown people and they're like, I don't know how to swim. But they want to go on a cruise. You want to go on a cruise? You don't know how to swim? Something not hitting up. Something not right in the water. For real, for real. Because not a cruise and you can't swim, babe. What you gonna do? Push come to shove? Literally. What are you going to do? That is wild. Like, somebody just threw me in the pool. And that was it. That was it. Just threw a girl in the pool and that was it for me. In my good jeans and my cute little shirt, like, cause my mama had us. You're not going out the house looking crazy. So good outfit, hair done, and somebody just threw me in the pool. I'll never forget. I know exactly which cousin did it. Like, I know exactly what I had on. I had my little jeans with the little flowers on it. Girl, I'll never forget. But that was it for me. People who like work these 9-to-5 jobs always say they don't have time to do anything. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't think that's for me. Like, I want to work out. I want to do things outside of work. Like, y'all are sick. These people who do these 9-to-5s and be like, you know, if you have an appointment at 9 o'clock in the morning, because, you know, most people are open the same hours y'all are open, and be like, you can't, you know, take off for that, or you can't come into work after your appointment. Like, y'all are weird. if y'all know that y'all have a 9-to-5 business, what makes you think that other people don't? What you think other places are doing? What you think, like, people's lives shouldn't have to revolve around work. If someone has a doctor's appointment, they should be able to go at that 9 o'clock doctor's appointment, 10 o'clock, and they should be able to come after lunch and get their little hours. Like, how is that hurting you? How? Just how is that hurting you for them to not come at 9 o'clock, but to come in at 1 or whenever y'all lunch is? Like, that's super weird to me. Like, look, I'm at that. I have a question. You know, when they ask you have any questions, yes. If I have a doctor's appointment in the morning, like most people, I'm not gonna say that, but can I just come after, I don't know, the doctor's appointment or lunch, like, and get some hours? Or I just have to completely take off the whole day? Like, I think that's super weird to me. Like, you gotta take off a whole day of work for a doctor's appointment that's gonna take 30 minutes. Like, y'all are, like, that's super weird to me. I don't understand how people do it. And then everything is closed after work because everybody's business closes at the same time as the job. Then you really have nothing to do, but then they want you to work out at least 30 minutes a day. They want you to eat all these meals. Well, baby, I'm having to rush and eat breakfast before I go to work, and then I have to rush and eat lunch because I have to eat lunch at work, or I have to go get something, you know, and then I get off at 5, 6 o'clock, because now I'm getting off at 5 o'clock traffic, and then I have to eat and go to bed by 8, 9 o'clock because I have to sleep 8 hours, but y'all still want me to work out 30 minutes a day, and y'all, like, what is y'all doing? Oh, but y'all off on the weekend. If I'm off on the weekend, you don't think these other businesses are off on the weekend? Stop playing with me. And then they want to let you off early on Friday. Woohoo! That's so much help. Like, that's not helping anybody. That's not helping the cause. That's not the problem, babe. Like, come on now, be for real. Like, let's be serious about it. Like, that's stupid. You got people working 9-to-5 jobs and expecting them, that's just it, that's it, work is it, that's it. Okay, well, baby, if I can't go to my doctor, I don't know how you expect me to come to work. If I'm not healthy, how you expect me to come to work then? You see, I cannot. Let me look for what I'm looking for. You know what I want for women? I want them to stop thinking they have to take on the world. You know, like, I get it, I understand, because nobody got you like you have you. Nobody. But I want better. Like, I truly want better. And it's really crazy. And it's hard to see. And I completely understand why people do it, because nobody got you like you got you. At all. And that sucks. And it's just like, wow. Super crazy that we have to live our lives like this. And then there are people, men and women, who will turn around and tell you what you can do to make your life so much easier. Like, don't you think if these people could do it, that's what they would do? No one wants a hard life. They've just grown to accept it for what it is and think they don't deserve better. So you giving these fixer-uppers and telling people that they should do this and their life wouldn't be so hard. Yeah, that's coming from someone whose life isn't hard, or someone who figured it out. You figured it out for you, babe, not for everybody else. Okay, this is my last and final thing I have to say, which is good. Not the thing, but because I'm done. It's super weird that people are on the internet watching these celebrities that they don't like, talking about them, and then y'all be like, they oversharing. But why are y'all following their jet like takeoffs and landings. Like, why are y'all doing that? What do you get out of knowing that somebody left their house and went somewhere else? Like, that's weird. Why are you, how do you even, I don't even know how you get to the point where you feel like you have to do it, and then how do you then figure out how to do it then, and then do it? Like, I'm not understanding. I don't get it. I think it's super weird that y'all are monitoring people's jets and airplanes and stuff. Like, that's super weird. But then it's privacy this, privacy that. But y'all are invading these people's privacy by monitoring where they're coming and going. Like, who are y'all? They mama?
Your skin tastes like Brussels sprouts, I swear.
I need like a little fan, but then the sound is aggravating. Like, who got time for this? Like, aggravate. That's how many says it.